Touch me now, leave me if you want. You can't hurt me now.
Hello, friends. Give me just a moment. I want to make sure. Okay. Looks like the sound effects are up and running. Dukes, Mike, how are you? How is everyone going? You may not know me. My name is Sally Farrell, but you might know me better as Sally the Goat. No, Sadie the Goat. Shit! I just... Shh. Where's my shit? Sadie Farrell. Not Sally. My name's not Sally. I had a moment of disorientation with all these contraptions. My name is Sadie Farrell. You may know me better as Sadie the Goat. I was believed to be a vicious street mugger in New York's bloody Fourth Ward. Upon encountering a lone traveler, I would headbutt them like a charging goat. And my male accomplice, apparently, would hit the victim with a slingshot and then rob them. According to popular underworld lore, I was engaged in a long-time feud with a tough 6-foot female bouncer, Gallus Mag. Ah, she was a tough one, Gallus. She was a tough one. You may notice that I have not an eye patch, but an ear patch. And that's because Gallus Mag bit off my ear in a bar fight, as Mag was known to do, albeit usually with male troublemakers. Folklore has it that, leaving the area in disgrace, I ventured to the waterfront area in West Side Manhattan, which is where Lecta grew up, if you didn't know. It was while wandering the dockyards in the spring of 1869 that she witnessed members of the Charlton Street Gang unsuccessfully attempting... Did I say she? I meant I. I witnessed members of the Charlton Street Gang unsuccessfully attempting to board a small sloop anchored in mid-river. Watching the men being driven back across the river by a handful of the ship's crew, I offered my services to the men and became the gang's leader. That's right. Sadie the Goat became the leader of the Charlton Street Gang. Within days, I engineered the successful hijacking of a larger sloop, and with the Jolly Roger flying from the masthead, me and my crew reputedly sailed up and down the Hudson and Harlem rivers, raiding small villages, robbing farmhouses and riverside mansions, and occasionally kidnapping men, women, and children for ransom. I was said to have made several male prisoners walk the plank. Me and my men continued our activities for several months and stashed our cargo in several hiding spots until they could be gradually disposed of through fences and pawn shops along the Hudson and East Rivers. By the end of the summer, the farmers had begun resisting the raids, attacking landing parties with gunfire. The group abandoned the sloop, and Sadie the Goat, returned to the Fourth Ward, where I was now known as the Queen of the Waterfront. It is claimed that I had made a truce with Gallus Mag, who then returned my ear. Mag had it pickled in a jar. She pickled my fucking ear, and she put it behind the bar on display. But after she gave me the ear, I kept it in a locket and wore it around my neck. Forevermore. Anyway. Hi, everyone. Wormy, how's it going? Arno, hello. Lecta is not here today. I am Sadie the Goat. Sometimes I become confused because there are all these things, these contraptions that I am not used to. And you must forgive me if I don't hear you properly because I have an ear patch. But allow me to show you, Lecta wanted me to show you the entire outfit. So here's my ear in the locket. Here's my ear patch. And I probably have to step on this chair. So yeah, you can't see. Hang on.
Touch the butt.
Oh,
Ooh,
we're
gonna touch the butt.
We're on a ride. I'm trying to show you my boots, but you can't quite see them. They look so cool. There you go. You can kind of see it, sort of.
Touch the butt. Ooh,
My boots
we're
are
gonna
awesome,
touch the
okay?
butt. Ooh.
Just go with it. Dukes, Wormy, thank you so much for touching the butt of the Charlton Street Gang and of Sadie the Goat. Oh yeah. Lecta also mentioned that I could show you the boots this way. She said that I might hear strange sounds issuing from the computer. She also mentioned that this is called a computer. But not to be alarmed. So, how not sexy Sadie as in the Beatles song, no. Who are the Beatles? who are these bugs you speak of? Okay, out of character for a minute. I just want to make a command to pull up the Wikipedia on Sadie Farrell, because she's actually pretty fucking neat. And if people come in and be like, oh, you're a pirate. Like, not just any pirate. I am Sadie the Goat, and I rule Manhattan. Yar. Alright, there we go. Also known as the Queen of the Waterfront. I love that. I love that. The Queen of the Waterfront. This might be like an every year thing, because this is fucking cool. I like this a lot. I'm good. The first truck was done by the time I got to work. I just went lunch about 10 minutes ago. Nice. Oh, let me edit that command. Shit. I should have put the Queen of the Waterfront. Pirate. I am Sadie the Goat, comma, the Queen of the Waterfront. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Happy Halloween, Ari! How are you? Although, I must mention that I am not Lecta. I am Sadie the Goat, the Queen of the Waterfront, and I rule Manhattan. I'm having a little bit of fun with this, just a little bit. And, here's my ear in a locket. I'm gonna have to take this off when I start playing, because I won't be able to hear half the things. Hello, Sadie. Hello. Welcome. Alright, so, out of character again. I'm gonna bounce in and out, because I can't do a whole stream in character if I have to play a video game. Not the gloat. Hey, Dex, how are you? But yeah, we're gonna be playing Layers of Fear again today. We're gonna start a whole new game, a whole new save file. I'm getting very fucking warm. We're gonna start a whole new save file, and oh, I'm Irish American. Awesome. I kind of tried to do a very, very slight Irish accent just for fun. Very, very tiny accent. I'm gonna take my awesome boots off, but aren't they great? They're just way too warm to be sitting in a room with the heat on. But I have to return my library book today, so I will put them on to go outside. I also have a cloak to wear outside, because that's awesome. The moment I said hi, I got kicked from Twitch. Well, hello again, Dex. But yeah, we're gonna start Layers of Fear all over again because we got stuck in the basement for over an hour. And I don't actually need to be in the basement to complete the game. The cursing makes so much sense in character. Everything makes sense in character. I love that I have an ear in a locket. That's awesome. That's so cool. Need a saber for next year? I have a sword. The Queen of the Waterfront does not go anywhere without her blade. Yeah. You were away doing things? Holy hot damn, it's hot!
Touch the butt. Ooh, we're gonna touch the butt. Ooh.
Guthrin, thank you for touching the butt. I hope that I am doing things the way that Lecta would do them. I don't know how to do this. Alright, without further ado,
Touch
let's
the
get
butt.
into the game.
Ooh, we're gonna touch the butt. Ooh.
Pixel Sharks, thank you also for touching the butt. Garrick, hello and welcome. The Queen of the Waterfront is about to play Layers of Fear. You need to see Sadie dance. Oh my gosh, it involves so much headbutting. It involves so much headbutting. I'm not sure what to do about my hat. See my ear. I have to. It won't fit over my headphones. So I have to put my hat down. And I should also probably take. I should take this off. Don't worry, there's no ear there. There's no ear. Please put the hat on over the headphones. It doesn't fit. The hat fits my head. This is larger than my head. Besides, you think Sadie the goat is going to take direction from you? And also, hi Arno, how are you? Alright. That does... Can you lean the headphones back around my neck? No, they're too heavy. They'll fall down. They'll fall down. I don't think you want to do that, Garrick. It is clear that you did not grow up... Oh. These need to be plugged in. That you did not grow up with tales of Sadie Farrell. And therefore, you should, I believe the word is type. You should type !pirate. Lecta is not here, but you may share it with me. You hate horror games and movies. You can't see the game. Why can't you see the game? Why have games not been detecting lately? I don't know why. It's some bullshit. Fell asleep during that Lecta lady's stream earlier. Woke up to hosting Sean playing Amnesia. For Halloween, I am Arno, Sadie's second mate, because I assume Fred's first mate. Perhaps you are my male accomplice, who runs around with a slingshot, and after I headbutt the victim, you shoot him. Alright. This is Sadie's playthrough now. Thank Lecta if you see her for that. Oh, I will. I will see her another day. You know what Sadie would like? I would like to raise a beer to my old friend Gallus Mag. One moment. Don't mind my lack of ear, friends. I don't know who this Oma gang is, but I'll take over them too. I don't know who this Oma gang is, but I will take them over. This brewery is in Cooperstown, New York, but when I'm through with it, they'll call it Watertown, after the queen of the waterfront. A fine brew, 6.5%. A fine brew, rare Voss amber ale. And a rare pleasure it is to share a brew with the likes of ye. Cheers and needles, friends, cheers and needles. The Irish accent that floats in and out, I know. Look, okay. Out of character, look, I decided that this is who I was being while I was making dinner 20 minutes ago. So, I'm sorry if it's not polished up to your standards, Arno. But I didn't have time to practice. This is a last minute thing. Very, very last minute. Because Overwatch ruled my day yesterday. Alright, we're back. It's supposed to be very, very slight. It's not, it's very, very, very slight. Because I am Irish American. Mostly American. I rule Manhattan. Alright, let's play this fucking game. That's Arno to you. Well then, Arno. Ready your slingshots. We're going into the dark.
I know how you must feel. Lost. Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
Every portrait that is painted with feeling is a portrait of the artist, not of the sitter. I can't tell if this accent's gonna get worse or better over time. Probably both, probably neither. So, for those of you just coming in, we really didn't get very far yesterday because we got stuck in the basement. We got stuck in the basement. We've called a, What do you call them? We've called someone to come get rid of the rats, but they said they couldn't find any, so I headbutted them, and they said they'd call their lawyers. And this is a note saying that the keys to my workshop are in my office. Oh, fuck that basement. Fuck that fucking basement. It's really disappointing, that basement, especially because... especially because I was really enjoying being in it. Someone's made a mess in here. Apparently we have a peg leg. And they made it too short. They made the peg leg too short. This accent is terrible. Ooh. Who would put bandages away bloody? Who would put the bandages bloody? What? I don't understand what you're saying, fair worm. All I know is someone came into my house and made a mess. What was that? What was that accent? What was that? Someone came into my house and made a mess. Ah, Chickenators, welcome. Figured you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat. You know, I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and shoved his head off like the rest of us common folk. Snored, snored, not shoved, snored. Chickenators, thank you so much for trying to spook me, but it'll take more than that. To get Sadie the goat, the queen of the waterfront. I appreciate the effort. Rats. Ah, I see. I know! Gasp. In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. I love you. I love you too, Mr. Lass. I'm assuming it's a lass. We need paint and brushes and air fresheners. And apples and lots of booze. Cheers! Sadie does whatever she damn well pleases. She does hearts, she does stars, she does bloody fucking moons. She wears a locket. She appears feminine on the surface, and then you open up the locket and it's a pickled fucking ear. Traveling a lot of the day. Now slightly putting off work. It's Halloween. You should put off whatever you want putting off. Sadie does whatever she wants except a convincing accent. Shut your dick! I'm Irish American. Thank you, Wormy. A few doubloons for your troubles, lass. Oh, thank you. It's very kind. Very kind. I'm Irish American. My accent's bound to be a bit strange to you. I'm not from the motherland. Look at this little wee fellow. What is that accent happening? Shush. Faust. Dear Faust. Anytime I tune in, it's always about dicks and butts. Not in, dicks and butts. That's a beautiful painting. Also, disclaimer. So, I've been trying to practice a Scottish accent. So, a lot of that is trying, like, my brain is also trying to do a Scottish accent. I'm like, brain, no, stop! So, so my very slight Irish accent is going to be very, very odd. It's not gonna be good. I haven't worked with my Irish lasses in a long time. It could be dicks and butts. If you doubt my credentials, just I have a Wikipedia. I have a Wikipedia. Don't make me come over there and headbutt you. So Lecta tells me that the only place you've explored is the main floor and a little bit of the basement. Well, not a little bit of the basement. Just you got stuck. You got stuck in the basement. Been working all night. Don't wake me up. I'll wake you if I feel fit to wake you.
Tumbling all around, tumbling all around, tumbling all around. Tumbling here and there, tumbling everywhere, and I must declare, I stepped right on her toes, and when she...
Oh, that was Bonnie music. I liked it very much. Terrible. Galactic's grand opening in flames. Disastrous fire at the new department store leaves dozens fighting for their lives. The long-awaited opening of the Galactic department store turned into hell on Earth when the building's wiring burst into flames. While the majority of the visitors managed to reach the emergency exits in time, several unfortunate attendees were trapped in the back of the building, having no chance to escape the raging inferno. The exact number of casualties has not yet been determined, although it is estimated at least a dozen people have been severely injured. The owner of the Galactic, Ronald Sheffield, has so far declined to comment on today's tragic events. We barely have electricity. Better dicks and butts than cucumbers, eh, Sadie? I'll have to agree there. Oh, would you look at that beautiful cameo? Beautiful little cameo. Ooh. That's gorgeous. Oh, I love it. I love it. You know where the peg leg is, and I might not want it back. That's gorgeous. Well, that's an odd painting for above your bed. Unless it's blood that gets your blood pumping, if you take my meaning. Sorry, couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. Love you. Oh, that's me. That's me with the peg leg. This painter lad we're running around as. He's got the peg leg. I don't know what came over me. Sadie doesn't jump like that. Oh. As an Irishman, I'm deeply offended by all of this. Isn't that how you are as an Irishman all the time? Deeply offended by everything. Why the fuck does my table only have 3 legs? Lecta! Because the damn prosthesis makers, they made the leg too short, so I had to steal one of your table legs and use it as a peg leg. Normally we're only deeply offended by the British. Well, perhaps my accent is a wee bit too British for you. I think the accent sounds a wee bit too Scottish, if you ask me. And sometimes the Kiwis. Kiwis are good for scurvy. Huh? See? I must be Irish. Look at all these bottles. Just stashed in my bedroom. Just stashed in my bedroom. What's all this about? Look it. Can't do this. I know, Dex. I know what Kiwis mean. Now, who the fuck had a bar brawl gone bad in here? Oh god. This accent's very, very terrible. Very terrible. It's truly, truly atrocious. Some burned music. Do you like me shiny new hook, Sadie? Got it at the secondhand shop. Oh, it's lovely. It's just lovely. Look at that shine. Look at this shine. I'm not allowed to pick up these pictures. Fucking bloody fuck. Fuck. I feel apprehensive about entering this room. Very apprehensive. Permission to share a link to my cosplay for the evening. Yes. Please, show us. Show us your jolly costume. And please, don't question how Sadie the goat speaks. I think Garrick has an eye patch. Someone can help you pee. Oh, that looks beautiful. I don't know what that is, but it looks beautiful. What is this accent even? I don't know. Look, I didn't intend to keep up with this very, very bad accent for the entirety of the stream. Ooh. Ah, he tore the wee lass to bits. if I were a wolf, I'd act no different. I'd tear a little girl in half and drink her blood. I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you. Tonight is all about you and me. Let's make it special. You promised. I broke a promise to a fair lass. That's no way to go about things. Lecta was telling me of this video game she played called Pillars of Eternity. And there was this race called Orlands, and this fellow kind of looks like what she described. Off to take the kiddo trick-or-treating in a rich neighborhood. Thank you for stopping by, Guthrin, and enjoy your trick-or-treating. May the ghosts leave you be. I've acquired the key to my workshop. True story behind the picture of Dorian Gray. Was it true all along? That's a book I've not read. Was I mistaken, or is our child dead? What a nice rattle for such a little girl. I thought that was a gun. I thought that was a gun in the bed. But no, it's just a wooden soldier. Just a wooden soldier. And no child to be found. No child. Look, she wants to be just like her dad. She's got the makings of a nice artist. Tore his nose off trying to get a booger. Beer? It says beer? Beer Hearn is CD Death 4HF1U. Okay. Me, I'm more about the drinking. Alright then. So now we've explored that room. This one is locked. And I've been over here. Why does that look like ichor? It's more than just a bar fight gone wrong. Something else is very wrong. Hello, dongs for thee, welcome. Are these all famous paintings? It's because he spilled a bunch of wine. No, the spilled wine was in the kitchen. The spilled wine was in the kitchen. Although it appears that I don't keep the drinking to only the kitchen. Look at that. Look at that fucker just sitting on her. And then this horse is just standing by. If I were her, I'd headbutt them. Headbutt the both of them. Why did the magician turned pirate go to the kitchen to rummage? Now, I was told, Arno, I was told by Lecta that if you were to tell me any horrible jokes that I was to headbutt you into next week. I'm so sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We lived in the same house, for God's sake. Come talk to me when you're done, before you go to sleep. Got some medals, a pipe, matches. Yes. The Queen of the Waterfront is known to make men walk the plank. I like the designs on this. Sadie's going to make me walk the plank. Little does she know I'm happy to walk it, assuming it's a plank length. Oh, stop! Are those meant to be my paints? Because they look like alcohol. Lost. You deserve it. Finish it. Oi. That's no way to keep your brushes. That's a horrible way to keep your brushes. These all look broken. Why would you keep a chest full of broken... They're alcohol colors, like watercolors, but for 21 plus. Alright, I'm gonna stop being Sadie. Or stop the accent, at least. I can't, like, I wasn't planning to roleplay the whole stream, especially without my hat on. I wasn't planning on keeping it up, and I frankly don't have the energy to do it. That was fun, though. That was fun, though, and I really think that Sadie the goat is a really fun character to be. And if I had time to practice an accent, maybe it would be a little bit easier. What the fuck is this painting supposed to be of? It's covered for a reason. Yeah, but I don't get it. I think that should be a weekly thing? What? I tire of this stereotype that pirates can't read good, so I ordered some Hooked on Phonics. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. Couple of paints and some paintbrushes that aren't broken. You know how ethical fishermen throw what they catch back into the water? I feel that should apply to all hunting. When you shoot that duck, be sure to throw it back into the air. You've said that before. Okay. Get it right this time. That's not very helpful motivation. The fuck is that? What is that? What is swinging out there? Is that supposed to be branches? Sadie should be weekly? But then she won't be special on Halloween. This doesn't look familiar. I'm trying to turn the fuck around. Okay. Just gotta commit 10,000% if you try to do it, though, I think. I mean, I didn't intend to, though. I didn't even know that I was gonna be in costume until I found myself being in costume. And like I said, I didn't know what pirate I was going to be until, like, 15 minutes before the stream. I didn't get to read what that said. Did anyone see what it said out the window? You thought it was awesome personally? Well, that's kind. Yeah, but not everybody heard it? Okay. On Halloween, you can be the scariest thing of all. Me! But yeah, I only planned to, once I figured out what pirate I was gonna be, I still had to set up for the stream, and I was like, okay. I had Fred look up female pirates and read them to me, and then we found Sadie the goat, and I was like, that's the one. The queen of the waterfront, that's totally me. And, and I really only meant to, like, make a thing of it before I started playing the game, and then I just kind of kept going because you guys were enjoying it. You think I'd be amazing at being a character streamer? That's too much work. I don't think I could do it. Yeah, I did have fun with it. I did. So clearly our mind is not all there. Because this is totally different. Scraps of love. This is totally a different space that we're walking through now. I was having fun, the accents and puns. I thought it was a great change of pace, fun little thing. No, I like doing it, but it's not an accent that I've practiced. So I have to, like, really focus to do it even a little bit. Going in circles. Well, I'm not surprised you're going in circles if you drank that much. Jeez. What a fucking slob. What a lush. Yeah, I like role-playing characters, but not when I don't expect to be doing it. I just kind of tossed myself into it, and I really only meant to say, like, I wasn't even intending to roleplay as Sadie at all. I was just like, hey, this is who my costume is. Isn't that neat? And I was just gonna link the thing and be done with it. And then when I started up the stream, I was like, I'm just role-playing now. I don't know why I chose to do that. She didn't need to have an Irish accent at all. She can just talk like a normal person. But no, I have to make things hard for myself. Okay, hey Rayok, how are you? Yeah, I know how hard it is. If you ever want a character stream, I'd be willing to jump into comms and we could just banter in character back and forth. That's awesome. Talked like... No! That's terrible. Look at this. These paintings are really not nice paintings. $854. That startled me. It startled me a little bit. Even just once a month, if prepared, a single stream to be a character stream would be good. Yeah, if I had been planning on wearing it, like, I didn't even think I was gonna wear a costume on stream. Like, I forgot that this shirt has ruffles all the way up the neck, like, because you can't see most of me. So any costume I wear has to be viable, basically, from the chest up. I didn't plan for it. And then I just kind of like made myself do it out of nowhere. I'll open this first. Whew. Do you guys ever get scared and you like feel it in your fingertips? Like a pain in your fingertips? Oh, I'm not good at improv. You're very kind. I think you're just... touched in the head. I'm wearing a costume. I call it being a good worker. No! Apparently Oh! You had a train robber somewhere in your family line long ago? Maybe that's what'll be next year. No, I saw that you said that maybe you'd be a train robber, but I didn't see the part about there being one in your family. That's cool. The past holds back. Look closer.
The thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me. So, will you marry me?
That's cheesy. I love this fucking ring, though. This is, like, totally my style. Probably a lot bigger than something that I would wear, but the style is, like, spot on. You're touched in the head? Yeah, if you thought any of what you think I'm good at improv, you think that my accent was good. Never forget. Wait, can I not get out this way? Of course not. Not sure if that is compliment or diss. It's more of a... just saying you must be crazy if you think I'm good at these things. That was so cheesy and borderline creepy and narcissistic. It wasn't that great. Sounds like Fred knows what to get you for Christmas. An engagement ring? I think that's a little much. I think that might be a little much. You've been snooping around my workshop. Again. Why'd you put your... what? That N is backwards. Hello? Are you drunk? For the last time, you are not allowed in that room, even if the door happens to be open. I forbid it. This is your last warning. Next time, you'll have to look for a new job. Wow, you're an asshole. Opening stuff is easy. Closing it again is difficult. Anything in there? No, just the rocking chair rocking by itself. I see you. There's realistic good and funny good. Okay, well, even if you think I'm funny, like, I don't think I'm terribly funny, so the fact that anyone thinks I'm funny is super flattering to me. I had fun with it. I just wish that I was more prepared, but I really didn't even expect to be doing it, and I suddenly was doing it. Like, oh, okay. Guess this is what's happening now. As it's coming out of my mouth, I'm like, oh, well, I guess. Oh, this globe doesn't make a sound. Sad. There's a deer on the wall. Why is there stuff all over the floor? Did I fire him? Did I fire our butler? Did I give him the week off and then I trashed the place? What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Welcome to the basement, I guess. We have to catch up on Tales from the Borderlands before you see stream tomorrow. Go for it. Or, I mean, I'm only on episode 2. So if you get past, like, if you play halfway through episode 3, you'll probably, like, you can stay ahead of me pretty easily. My love, even though you have not been born yet, I can feel already your presence. It's simply amazing. I just can't believe how lucky I am. A year ago, all I knew was talent and ambition. Now, against all odds, I have a career, a loving husband, and you. I have never been a deeply religious person. I guess what other people look for in a sermon, I found in perfecting my art. But now, I can't help but feel like there's a higher power watching over me. They once told me that I would never succeed as a musician. Now I'm playing sold-out concerts at some of the most prestigious venues in the country. They also said I had a difficult character and that I would never find a soulmate. Guess again? Finally, a doctor once told me that I would never be able to have children of my own. And yet, here you are within me. I am quite possibly the happiest woman in the world. I love you so much. Horror games don't do much for me anymore. My great aunt kind of fixed that for me. Why? I was determined to stick it out for Elect and Stay tonight, but I don't know. I don't blame you. This game, what we played of it was really creepy. Oh. Looks like a bunch of paintings and portraits. But I can't see. I can barely see anything. There's stairs. Dust mice. Even in my lungs. There's always more grotesque vermin dirt. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Oh! This was definitely over here. Okay. Up the stairs on my peg leg. Here we go. Secret door? Oh, come on! What the fuck is that? Look at that! What is that? Baby skewered on a deer's head? Heads! Speaking of dark, creepy rooms, I must return to work. Alright, Wormy. Have a good one. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I forgot to turn the brightness up just a little bit. Can you guys see? Is it easy for you to see? It's a little bit dark for me, but I have to... This is one of the games where you'd have to reset the whole thing. Shit. Alright. Okay. And these portraits are all fucked up. Fuck you. Paint deep lies.
Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
Your net's cutting out. No! But you upgraded. I know it's her husband, but I don't like our character. Like, I know that we are her husband. I have to remind myself that, like, it's not creepy to her. This is her husband. But because I don't like us, it's creepy. You have tech coming tomorrow? Alright. Screeching arsonists, echoing screams. They stop at nothing. I won't go down easy. This is so weird. Pip pip cheerio. There's another mousey. Someone's shirt. Just left a shirt here. It just ran into the fire. There's broken bottles all over the place. Bart. Murillo sapsum depine gens pro filiorum votis ac preci? Aspresi? I don't know how to pronounce that. Bus explendis. No idea what the fuck. That's so creepy. Fucking Christ. I don't want to walk around anymore. Hey, Puck Dad, how are ya? Am I feeling it now? Feeling what now? Feeling the spooks? Feeling the spooks. Look out the windows? Mm-mm. No thanks. Besides, there's a storm. Wouldn't be able to see outside. Hey, in regards to your previous letter, I'm sure it's nothing to be too concerned about. Women tend to get weird after having a baby, hormone imbalances and the like. When we had our first, I remember Valerie got the blues real bad. I would ask her what she wanted for lunch and she'd just burst into tears. Just be there for her, and I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Now, I know I promised not to rush you, and by all means, your well-deserved time off. But just to let you know, I'm getting phone calls up the yin-yang, commissions left and right. You're a hot ticket, my friend. Maybe we should strike the iron while it's hot. But of course, family comes first. Your friend and agent, Thomas Caldwell. I thought for a second that it said something on the walls. There are words painted on... all sorts of stuff. Mm-mm.
Hello. It's about time for us to talk, don't you think? I mean, I've seen you in my house so many times, and yet I could never find the courage to face you directly. Not until now.
Who is in your house? Who the fuck is in your house? Is that how you have to meet a husband? There's that same weird painting again. Okay. And there's the, like, giant vulture carrying away the baby. Yeah, everything is very creepy in this game. Everything's really creepy. I'm just waiting for something to fall or leap at me. Huh. First step is the hardest. Okay, we're back into the kitchen. Look how nice this kitchen looks. No such thing as a good jump scare? I don't know. I would disagree with that. How can you say you love someone if you don't sneak around in their house? Oh, Jesus. Dongs! They're cheap and dirty and I hates them. What? There's just fruit falling out of... falling and rotting? No? My hand is very heavy. I can open all these. Just like in the other kitchen. That's some shit's coming music. Bow chicka wow wow. Get up there. Get in there. I opened that one already. Haha! Okay. Yeah, look, there's just bottles everywhere. Smashed bottles everywhere. Does your fruit not just randomly fall out and rot? Is that not normal? I do not think Bow Chicka Wow Wow when I see games like this. No, no. Oh, no, no! Why can't I have that knife? Hey, Wraith Dagger, how are you?
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
Skin of what? What skin? What is that? What is that? I so don't want to move. This is not better. Photos. There's one photo of the woman by the piano that we found already. There's the letter that we found. So I think this is just a collection of the things that we found in the game, which is kind of cool. But we like randomly came into this room. Couldn't complete games like this. I'd be in the first room still. Okay, so this is like the collection room. It's like, hey, here's what you found so far. Hate, even now, lost. You deserve it. Finish it. There was definitely a rat in there. And now there are like drippy flamingos. Okay. Inspired OCD. That's the achievement I just got. First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be sharp. So here... Oh, here's... This is flesh. This is someone's flesh that we took from something. Y'all enjoy. I love you. Just not my thing. I understand. We have tons of fun, though. Weirdly reminds you of Dishonored. Garrick, thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Halloween. I appreciate you trying to hang out, and I'm sorry that we're playing something that you can't sit through. Deep breaths. Remember, you're a professional. It's just the first few strokes. Then you're over the hump. What's so hard about it? Shapeless dreams. I don't like going in where it's dark. There's an elevator. My dad used to run a manual elevator. I need to see what it says though. Emergency stop. Something, something. Okay, so I can't touch any of the rest of it. I swear I saw someone there. Past catches. This is also not how a manual elevator works. It doesn't just stop. You have to stop it yourself. Just PS. Like, I kept getting ready to, like, put it back and making sure that I stop at the right place. Nothing in there. Maybe it's when, because you open all those cabinets. Maybe that's why it reminds you of Dishonored. Was I supposed to find something in here? Oh shit, that's open. I don't want to go in here. Tiny room with all these paintings. Dear sir, while I can certainly understand that you are upset and I have nothing but sympathy for your wife and yourself, I must categorically state that I do not wish to receive any further correspondence from you in this matter. Any skin graft procedure is extremely complicated and inherently associated with the risk of failure. Having stated that, I assure you that me and my colleagues at St. Anne have made every effort to ensure a positive outcome for your wife. Personally speaking, I believe that we have done the best job possible considering the extent of tissue damage. You are, of course, entitled to your opinion, and I can certainly understand your disappointment. What I do not understand is how you think writing hateful letters to me or my fellow doctors will ameliorate the situation. As I've already stated, I can certainly understand you've been under a lot of stress as of late. And thus, I will not press charges if you refrain from any future correspondence. Let me make it absolutely clear that I will not tolerate any further threats aimed at my staff, my family, or myself. If you wish to seek psychological help, I can have my assistant provide contact information of several specialists who would be more than competent to help you get through these hard times. With regards and best wishes for you and your wife, William H. Green, MD. Your browser closed. Womp womp. I saw the tree move and it scared me.
Why did you stop? That tune was perfect. Honey, please, just a little longer. At least until I finish painting this one part. Oh, don't make me beg.
That was really pretty. Is there anything? Ah. Damn it. My OCD makes me check the corner. That table is gone. That's still locked. Elevator's still there. Nothing's in there. Okay, close it. I always back into the corner. Okay, that goes up, presumably to an attic. Alright, books, great. I don't like those wet sounds. Hang on. I also don't like having my back to these doors. You don't need to fill in the map, this isn't System Shock, but I need to check everything. That's how you find stuff. Okay, I can't go into the wet sounds room, so I guess we have to come up here. I knew it was an attic. Oh, it's not wet sounds, it's burning. Oh shit, it's burning. Okay, I can get out. I want to see what the burning... Just looks like furniture. Schlorp sounds, yes. I wish this were System Shock, then I could, The baby cried and melted. Close that shit up in there. What I was gonna say was then I could lean around the corner. That's pretty funny. Babby Dongs, how'd you get into Lectus stream? Oh, how is Babby Dongs? Did I open that? I don't feel like I did, because I normally close the things that I open. No, there's rat traps in there. Don't give a fuck. Open! Babby Dongs is super cute. He has a teddy bear costume. That's really adorable. Yeah, I hope he doesn't cry. The baby cried and melted. Is that what I said? The baby cried and melted. Close that shit in there. Warning signs. The following list is a compilation of the most common symptoms of schizophrenia. While typically diagnosed between the ages of 15 and 25, the disorder is known to affect older patients as well. Note that these symptoms are not exclusive to schizophrenia and should by no means be treated as conclusive evidence of this particular affliction. In order to obtain a proper diagnosis, you should contact a qualified specialist, i.e. psychologist, psychiatrist. Blank expression, stares off into space, yes. Involuntary facial movements, yes. Insomnia, haven't noticed. Unusual gestures or postures, always had that. Unable to experience joy from activities, definitely. Depersonalization, what does that even mean? Awkward, clumsy movement, might be from the accident. Prone to anger, resentment, more passive-aggressive. Lack of motivation, yes. Suicidal tendencies, question marks and exclamation points. So do I suspect my wife of having these? Of having, schizophrenia? I can't tell who has the prosthetic. Is it me with the prosthetic? Is it her with the with a prosthetic. I think that's of me. Okay, I can't tell. He does make piles of goop. Oh, babby dongs. Make up your mind. I can't get in there. There's candles around that door. I had a feeling this was gonna be books. A closet of some kind. Did that deer blink at me? Did that deer fucking blink at me? Hey, Pepe Doo, how are you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. This guy suspects his dog is schizophrenia. Could I turn on the light? Can I please turn on the light? You as in the character, not you as in Lecta. Sadie, Lecta, I don't know anymore. Maybe it's you. Me as in the character. I can't tell who has the leg. And we wanted a skin graft, which is probably why I tore that piece. Like, I think that's probably why I flayed. I'm assuming myself to give a skin graft to my wife, maybe. And they wouldn't accept it. Some more medals. Had a new baby, less time for Twitch. Oh, that's wonderful. We were just talking about another. This one I've seen. I don't remember what it's a painting of, but I have seen that one before. We were just talking about dongs for these, baby. That scared you? It scared me. Ew. Cut it out with the rotting fruit. You don't know if you have a peg leg? Maybe look down? Get out of here. Alright, let me check the other room. Like, the way we walk kind of sounds like we have a peg leg. Happy Halloween! Hi, Mind Twin! How are you? What are you being for Halloween? Oh, look, we found the rope that Sean was looking for. Ha ha ha. Jokes. And undies. Yeah, what is that about? I've seen a bunch of people with it, but I don't know what it's for. And I hovered my mouse over it and that didn't explain anything. Okay, stuff is written backwards. It cannot be undone. At least this looks not rotted. So that's good. Basically, it's a pledge not to be a dick in games and always be positive. You can click on it and it'll take you to a web page where you can sign up for it. Oh, cool. Oh, shit. That's covered in gore. I don't think I want to be in there. Can I have these matches? No. I don't think I want to be in there. But guess where we can't be? That's anywhere else. Oh. It's just a mirror. I can't actually get out. Okay. Scared me. Just, yeah, printer explodes. That's totally what this is. That's horrible. Good boy.
Honey, remember how you said it would be nice to have a cat so the baby could have someone to play with? Well, I just bought us a dog. Aw.
Aw, what? Well, maybe she doesn't like dogs. Remember how you wanted a cat? I got you the opposite of a cat. Remember how you said you wanted a baby? Well, I melted the baby and locked it in a chest. I mean, I didn't melt the baby, but I melted the baby. You want this as well? But I melted the baby by being in the room. A once great artist, name's new painting laughed out of galleries. What we witness today, while entirely worthless in artistic terms, might be an invaluable case study for psychologists. These harsh words came from none other than Jason Hughes. The famed critic was one of the first to appreciate the works of so-and-so, and who praised, and something praise once contributed to his first spectacular success. When asked if such brutal criticism was indeed called for, especially in light of the recent tragic events, Hughes responded, "As critics, it is our duty to critique art, but not to judge the artist. The man has been through a lot lately, and obviously it has taken its toll on him. Still, if we were to remain silent and pretend this is even remotely acceptable, we would be doing the artist a disservice." Other critics were only slightly more lenient. I got you think that bites cats. I like both, but cats are clearly better. Don't get me wrong, I loved my dog very, very much. He was the best pup. But I would much rather have a cat than a dog. What just happened? Get out of here, Rayok. You are incorrect, sir. So is anybody in here being a thing for Halloween? And if so, what are you being? If you want to know what my costume is, even though I'm not wearing the hat, you can type !pirate and find out all about who I am. This game looks cool. It's very interesting. I keep getting scared, though. You've only ever had dogs? I see. I grew up with cats and, we got our dog not on purpose. He was abandoned in the middle of February. What the shit? It's gonna be right behind me, isn't it? Shit. The wheelchair melted. Was it also crying like the baby? Fuck you. He was such a good boy. But I've had cats since... I've had cats since before I was born. Had many cats over the years. Only one puppy. Always only one puppy. He was my baby boy. I don't want to walk through here. No thanks. I was Carmen Sandiego and Kyle was Waldo. Right, you told me that's what you were gonna be. Do you have any pictures? I still have to upload my pictures from TwitchCon. I have not done that. I'm a bad person. Why are you open now? Fuck you! Turn those fucking candles back on. Turn them on. Stop that. Stop that noise. No? It's our wedding picture. Go away. I'm just closing all the drawers in here. My parents always had cats and dogs. And a pet goat. A pretty goat. Oh, you were a ninja? There's paint smears both ways. But I haven't been here yet. Unleash your inner beauty with the new Glamour Fusion Max. And also, hello, Captain Gunner, how are you? I don't want any Girl Scout cookies. Whoever says that? Say farewell to acne scars, enlarged pores, and other unpleasant skin conditions. The new Glamour Fusion Max Concealer will give your skin a healthier look and a smoother feel. Don't think of it as covering up deficiencies. Think of it as unleashing your inner beauty. Glamour Fusion Max. You guys know where I got this locket? I've had this locket for such a long time. when Sadie's wearing it, it's her pickled ear is in there. But I got this from the VHS tape of The Secret Garden when I was little, and I've had it since then. How can you unleash something if you cover it in stuff? You're unleashing yourself, darling. Anything in there? Just boots? Random boots in there? 8 more minutes and then I can take a break. Shh. Stop your whispering.
Honey, what in the world are you doing? What did the doctor say about straining yourself? Leave that thing alone. It's not going anywhere.
Why is it really dark in here now? Okay. Phew. Phew. Rich for weird. Or a swap power. Prosthesis snatchers. Why the damned leg? Insatiable bastards can't afford a new one. Creepy. He thinks things are... Maybe he thinks the rats are like hiding in his prosthetic leg. Ah, there we go. Hang on.
I needed a jar and a plastic tubing. I siphoned gas before. I knew how it was done. I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it until blood filled my mouth. Then put the tube in the jar and it just kept coming. A taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
Because you're fucked in the head. But guys, I think I know why the baby cried and melted. I think it was called Observer. What was called Observer? You like the floor? Oh yeah. Where do I know floors like that? Where do I know floors like this from? Oh. This is really hard to control.
Dumpling all around, dumpling all around, dumpling all around. It's so funny. Stumbling here and there, stumbling everywhere, and I must declare, I stepped right on her toes, and when she bumped my nose, I
We're putting it
fell,
back.
and when I rose, I felt ashamed. Dumpling all around, dumpling all around, dumpling all...
Most 18th century houses and a lot of dance places have floors like that. This game has really good sound design. Yeah, it's pretty good. The second game? Oh yeah, that's their new game. The people who made this game also made Observer, which I know nothing about. Even though it's on my list. Yeah, I mean, I think that's why we switched it over. Hey, that thing. You forgot the command? No, it just didn't go off. I don't know why. I don't know why the thing keeps breaking. It worked earlier, or it should be working. I don't know why it's fucking broken. Let me just check something. Stop using them. No, for some reason my custom... I know why it's broken. Because my custom sounds are not in there. Something happened and they're not in there. Why are they not in there? Quick jump anyway. Well, I haven't been jumping to call lately. So don't feel that bad. Let me just fix them real quick. It'll take me just a second. I have to go on break anyway. Let's see. I'd have to change all of that. What happened? Are they in here? Yep, they're in here. Okay. So I tried to update my bot and I couldn't get it to work. So I took back the shit. I put back the old, like I reverted it. And therefore, but I have to manually move the sounds back and forth, and I forgot to move them back. That's my bad. I was like, why isn't this working? Blah, blah. I'll have to check all of them later. But I think I got most of them. I think I missed Sheblop, probably. I'll just leave this folder open, and I'll take a look at it later. Maybe I got Sheblop. Just taking one quick look. Alright. Alright, let's reload the audio hooks. There we go. That should be fixed. Should be fixed. Sorry about that, guys. It may or may not have happened upon a large quantity of mini Snickers. I don't like Snickers. Does Fred wear a fedora? No. Why? Why would he? Why would he? I've opened this before. And we're back in my workshop. I can't stand seeing you like this. You're not well. You were sweating and shaking all night, and now there you are, locked in your workshop as usual. This whole tortured artist nonsense has got to stop. So here, now that we have more pictures, this is starting to fill in. That's really cool. Captain Gunner, are you rank Esquire or above? I don't understand my colors, Mom. Well, I understand just fine. These drawers are difficult to open.
Oh, stop looking at me like that. It's just a little something to help me focus on my work, that's all.
There are way too many bottles for me to believe any of that shit. Hate even now lost, alone. You deserve it. A grave for you. Finish it. I'm a peasant who sleeps in a small lukewarm puddle of mud. You are! You are! You are a peasant. Form emerges. Alright. I'm gonna go on a break. I'll be gone for 5 minutes. I'm gonna play us a song, and when I come back, we will continue with this game. It's going much better tonight than it was previously, where we got stuck forever in a day. It goes Commoner, Esquire, I think then Dame, Baroness, Countess, Duchess, Princess. I think that's how it goes. My large quantity of mini Snickers is no longer large. Well, enjoy your Snickers, or whatever else you might have. I'm going to be gone for 5 minutes, and when I come back, we will keep freaking me the fuck out with this game.